This is a story all about how my lighting fucking sucks and my forehead's always cut out of frame. I don't want to do it. Don't ask me why I'm wearing a giant sweater. It's literally 100 degrees outside and 100 degrees in my house. It's also 11:30 at night and I don't know what I'm doing with myself anymore. I just went to Jack in the Box and I bought some tacos and I have a giant Diet Coke and I'm gonna ramble a lot. I have things to tell you guys and I have things that I want to talk about and we're gonna do that in this video, but what else is new? We're eating good tonight. Got me some value fries and some tacos, being as cheap as I could possibly be at Jack in the Box. If you've never had a taco from Jack in the Box, I would suggest going to your nearest taco. Is that real? I was about to say go to your nearest Taco Bell, so that's how my life is going right now. If you've never had a Jack in the Box taco, I suggest going to your nearest Jack in the Box and getting yourself a taco, because this shit, okay, it looks disgusting. This shit is so good and I don't know why. Oh, I'm riding through the town. Some of my friends just had Jack in the Box tacos for the first time because my friends came to visit me, which is, I'm gonna tell some stories from that. But they came to visit and they had Jack in the Box for the first time and they were in love. They're life-changing. They're so fucking good. I'm in love. You'd think from all the tanning lotion and tacos and every other food that I've eaten in my bed, I would just have massive amounts of bed bugs, but I don't, surprisingly. I used to come home from work when I used to work at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. I would literally come home from work. I'd lay down in my bed and I would just cuddle with a giant breakfast sandwich and fall asleep with it. Well, I mean, I would like eat it and then I would just fall asleep with the trash in my arms. Is that gross? Really gross. Very, very gross, Courtney. Don't tell people that. So like I said, I had a couple friends come visit, and by a couple, I mean like 15 people. It was my friend Brittany's birthday, so a bunch of people flew, excuse me. It's my friend Brittany's birthday, so a bunch of people flew out to come see us and see her and party with us on her 22nd birthday. You haven't said happy birthday to her. I mean, it was about 2 weeks ago at this point, but like, go say happy birthday to her. But whenever they come, it's just so much fun. I love my friends, and it sucks that I have all of these long distance friends because when they leave, I'm depressed and sit in my room by myself talking to a camera or watching Prison Break. I'm addicted to Prison Break right now. I've already seen it twice or maybe 3 times all the way through, and I'm watching it again. I'm on season 2. I guess I can't really say just in case y'all haven't seen it yet, but spoiler alert, they break out of prison and I'm on the part where they're on the run still, obviously. Great show. Phenomenal show. When I was in high school, I watched it. I was in high school. I watched the show and I fell in love with Michael Scofield because obviously, who wouldn't? I mean, if a man can break out of prison, do you really need anything else in somebody? But I remember I ordered a phone case one time with his face on it. I probably still have it somewhere, but it was for like an iPhone 2. I was in high school and I'm old. And I also bought a poster, and I never got the poster because I bought it from Japan or China and it never came in. I just remember that. I spent like 20 bucks on this fucking poster too and it just never showed up. What was I talking about? Oh no. I got so much taco sauce on my bed. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm a stupid, stupid person. Oh. So my friends came to visit, and honestly, like when they come, it's really fun and I love having them here, but we never do fucking anything. Or when we do decide to do something, it takes us a million years to decide what exactly we're going to do because there's so many people and everybody always wants to do different things, but they always want to stick together. So one day, my sweatshirt is actually from this adventure. Me and a couple of the other people wanted to go to Sedona, and that is just a place in Arizona, and it's so pretty. It has red rocks and it has red rocks, but it's really pretty. And we wanted to go to this one place where you can go cliff jumping. Right now, in this time period, we're getting into monsoon season. In Arizona, monsoon season is basically just a month where it rains pretty much non-stop and it storms all the time. We have haboobs, which is a giant dust storm, and it's terrifying. If you actually search haboob, you will see like the most terrifying photos. It's just a cloud of dust that just takes over all of Arizona. But it rains a lot, and when we have rain here, everything floods because we don't have sewer systems because we live in a fucking desert. It never rains here. So when it does rain, we flood a lot. But it's not technically monsoon season yet. Like, it rained a couple times. I don't even know where I'm going. Okay, I know where I'm going with this. We'll talk about the weather first. We'll talk about the weather so that I prepare you guys for what the fuck happened in Sedona. So Paige and I wanted to film a video, and in order to film this video, we had to go to Walmart to get things to film the video. That was the most pointless sentence I've ever spoken. So we go to Walmart. When we're driving there, it is bright and sunny and beautiful outside, and then we go inside, we buy all of our shit, and as we're walking out, we look outside. I'm not kidding, Hurricane Katrina hit Arizona. It was like all the trees were on the ground from all of the wind, and it was just pouring rain. Like the entire outside was flooded. Nobody was leaving. Everybody in Walmart who wanted to leave was just standing by the doors just watching. They're like, what the fuck do we do? So me and Joey get in the car and we drive home, and it's actually terrifying. Like, we hydroplaned and it's just flooded everywhere. Within the span of maybe 10 minutes, it just flooded Arizona. This one day we decided we wanted to go to Sedona, and there was only about 5 of us who were 100% set on going, which is like 1 car of us, and we had enough people for 3 cars. So the 5 of us were like, we're gonna go regardless of what you guys are doing, so if you guys want to come, that's awesome. Like, we want you to come, obviously, because we want to spend time with you, but we're going. So you guys figure out what the fuck you want to do, and we'll meet you there. And then we started to get kind of annoyed because we wanted everybody to hang out with each other, and we didn't want to just sit at home for another day. So we were like texting everybody, and we basically begged everybody for the longest time to just come. So finally we get everybody to come, and we get there about an hour and a half before everybody. As soon as we get there, it is bright and sunny and shiny outside, and we walk down. It's like a 2-minute hike to the place where you cliff jump. We get down there and we touch the water, like we put a toe in, and it is fucking freezing, like Alaskan waters. And we were like, oh my god, we have to get in the water. Like, when they get here, we have to look like we're having fun in the water. So we're like, well, we'll wait until they're here and then we'll just fucking dive in. So we're all just hanging out, and we're like going up and down this little stream that they have, and we're like knee deep in the water, shivering our asses off, like this is miserable. And then we look up at the sky and it is black. And all of a sudden it just starts sprinkling a little bit, and I was like, I think it's raining. And then a couple minutes pass and it stops. And then a couple more minutes, and it is fucking pouring on us. And when I say pouring, I mean it is fucking pouring rain. Everybody gets out of the water because there's a bunch of people there. They get out of the water, they pack up their shit, and they leave like smart human beings. It starts thundering, it starts lightning, and you can't be in water when it's lightning because you're just gonna get electrocuted and die. So we are like outside of the water, and we were like, we can't leave. They're going to be here any minute now. We cannot leave. We can't even look like we're not having fun. We have to look like we're having the time of our lives because we forced these people to drive 2 hours to come to this cliff jumping place. We told them they wouldn't regret it. It would be amazing. It'd be so much fun. Now it's pouring rain on us. It's gonna start hailing in a second, and they're gonna hate us. They're gonna be so mad that we made them drive 2 hours for this shit. We're all literally standing underneath a tree trying to protect ourselves. Not even a tree, a huge fucking tree, can save us from the pouring rain. All of our shit is soaking wet. Our phones are all fucking soaking wet. Literally, we don't have an ounce of dry clothing. There's not a spot in this entire forest that is dry or safe. So we're just standing there getting rained on, like shivering and dying, and we're like, as soon as they get here, we have to be in the water having fun. We have no other choice here. We see 5 of our friends coming down the path, and they're like, what's up guys, and all this stuff, and it's still pouring rain, so all of them are soaking wet now at this point. And we were like, we're so sorry. They were like, no, this is great, like it's so much fun. But really ridiculously long story short, nobody gave a shit that it rained, and everybody came down. It was so much fun. It stopped raining maybe like 20 minutes after they got there, so then we all started to get into the water, and then we all cliff jumped, and it was fun. Best part about me cliff jumping is I don't know how to swim. I don't know if you guys know this. I don't know if I've ever like mentioned this. I don't know how to swim. I know how in a sense, but I can't do it. I always drown. Okay, yeah, I always drown. I'm alive. I always fall underwater, like I can't stay afloat. And so when I cliff jump, I have to have somebody at the bottom of the water waiting for me, so when I jump in, they like can grab me and pull me to the surface because I can't get back up. But I still like cliff jumping, it's still fun. We went cliff jumping at Minecon like last August, and I literally had a random man jump in the water with me. A random man. Like, I put my life in this random man's hands, and I was like, if you don't jump in with me, I'm dead. And he did. He jumped in, he grabbed me, pulled me up, and he brought me to my friends, and I'm alive. I honestly think that's the only interesting story that I have from when my friends came. We just drink. We're weird. We watched SpongeBob a lot, like a lot. I think we watched every single SpongeBob episode that we could, like on my friend's TV, because she has the on-demand shit, the fancy shit. And there's a bunch of episodes on there that you can watch for free, and we watched all of them. And then we started talking, well, okay, my friend Joey, he started talking in this country accent, like he was talking like this the whole time. I don't know why. So then it started, like we all started to talk in a country accent, and it was really bad. Like we were in my car at one point, and there was 5 of us, and I don't think we stopped talking in that accent for the 30-minute drive that we had, and it was probably the most disgusting thing that's ever happened to me. I always hate myself when I'm editing, when I sit here for 10 minutes and just eat and not speak a word to the camera. I never turn my camera off. I never stop recording. I literally just sit in silence for 10 minutes, and I have to watch myself do that, and I'm always like, really? What is wrong with me? Or when I sit on my phone for like 20 minutes, I'm like, why couldn't I just film the video without any distractions and not do anything, like eat a fucking whole taco while I'm still filming? I literally film all of it. I'm gonna put a clip of me just eating in the bloopers. I'm trying to think of what else, if anything else happened. I think that's pretty much all the excitingness that happened. But I have more things to talk to you guys about. I have something exciting that I want to tell you guys, but it's not 100% official yet, but I still want to tell you guys because I'm really excited about it. There's like a 90% chance that I will be moving to Texas at the end of October or beginning of November. Is that how the months go? But all of my friends pretty much live there at this point, and all of my other friends are doing other things with their lives here, so I'm probably moving to Texas, and I'm so excited. Like, I can't even express you guys how excited I am to be around my friends. I've had this friend group for probably, I want to say probably the whole group, like as a whole, for 2 years, but I've known most of these people for probably 3 years, if not maybe a little bit more than that. And like when our friend group first formed, we only saw each other about every 6 months or so for the first year of our friendship, and then it kind of turned into, you know, every 3 or 4 months, and at this point we literally see each other every other month, if not every month. And to finally have the opportunity to live like with them, not with them, but like live like 5 minutes from them is just insane to me, because I never imagined that we would be like together, you know? The camera stopped recording, and whenever I start recording again, like it's so fucking bright, and I don't know why. It's so annoying. If I filmed all of my videos like this, would you guys mind? Because this is pretty comfortable. I feel like I'm talking to my therapist, actually. I think that's about all I have for you today on this episode of Courtney Rambles. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.